Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome to This is Football. Welcome to another stream, ladies and gentlemen. We are out here and we have a lot to talk about today. We are going to be talking about Luis Diaz. We are going to be talking about Douglas Luiz. We are going to be talking about all the Man United drama because there's been a lot of Man United news over these last 2-3 days as well. You know, with Thomas Tuchel, with Erik Ten Hag, with De Zerbi, with all these different things. So there's a lot for us to talk about. There's a lot for us to discuss. Big up every single person locked in. Please do make sure you guys are slapping the like button. Do make sure you guys are subscribing to This is Football if you're ready to do so. Please, every single one of you guys right now, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Keep getting involved in the chat. Keep letting me know your opinions. This is you watching us, whether you're watching this right now or on the replay. Hit the X button. Hit the like button right here. X and like. See the like right there? Hit it. You get me? So we can get to 100 likes ASAP. And in typical This is Football fashion, you guys know how we do it on the Daily Transfer News show. We let you guys decide the topics. So I don't want no life stories. I don't want no history lessons. I don't want your autobiography. I don't want 500-word answer. I just want one-word answer right here, right now. Which topic do you want me to start with? These are the 4 topics at hand today. If we go Man United, we're going to go all out Man United. So you guys, choose which one you want us to start with. We've got the Douglas Luiz topic. We've got the Luis Diaz topic. We could talk about Luis Diaz because that's the one that pisses me off the most. I'm going to be so honest with you. One-word answers in the chat. I already see 1, 2, 3 Diaz's. Nothing to talk about when it comes to Olise, Blue Lion, your main character syndrome fraud. Diaz. Most people are saying Diaz. I can't lie to you. Listen, we're going to start with Luis Diaz. I wanted to start with Luis Diaz anyway. So, we're good from that perspective. If I share the screen, this whole thing will lag. So let me tell you exactly what's been reported. So yeah, we're going to start with Luis Diaz. So like, comment, subscribe. Big up all super chatters. Big up everyone who has supported us in the month of June. You guys have been incredible. A new wide forward is more likely. Given doubts over the long-term futures of Mo Salah and Luis Diaz, Johan Bakayoko of PSV and West Ham's Mohamed Kudus offer the greatest intrigue. Leeds winger Crysencio Summerville is another worthy of note. And our source for this story is Ian Doyle. First of all, Ian Doyle. Let's get that in, first of all. Because I can't stand that guy, that FSG shill. I still remember what he said, when we first flew up the FSG out plane, but that's besides the point. Let's talk about Luis Diaz. The concept of Liverpool Football Club in its most successful form has always been an element of ruthlessness. It has always been an element of signing the best players. It has always been an element of getting the best players possible in. Now, I could tell you from my perspective what I know is that Luis Diaz wants to leave Liverpool Football Club. Luis Diaz don't want to stay. Luis Diaz wants to leave, which is good. Good for us. Good for everyone involved that he wants to leave Liverpool Football Club. His dad come out this season about 2-3 different times. Came out, said the same stuff. It would be a dream for my son to play for Barcelona. It would be a dream for my son to play for this club. It would be my friend to play. It's the same stuff, So he's kind of keep saying stuff like that. So I hope his son gets his wish, and I hope the dad gets his wish, and he gets to experience Diaz's dream of him playing in another club. You know what pisses me off with Liverpool Football Club? This is what pisses me off. I come here on YouTube and I say, we're the biggest club in England. 6-time Champions League winners. 19-time league winners. But we never act like the biggest club in England when it comes to transfer windows. In the transfer windows, we act like West Bromwich Albion. This is one of the things on our shirt, by the way. In case you are unaware, this is what it says on the Liverpool shirt. This is the number that it says on the Liverpool shirt. There's only 3 clubs in Europe with equal or more than 6 Champions Leagues. Yet we never act serious. We never act serious. We never do what's expected. We never do what's required. This summer is going to expose everyone at Liverpool Football Club. This summer might actually make us know once and for all that it wasn't Klopp's fault. Maybe it was the club's fault. Maybe it was FSG. Maybe it was Michael Edwards. Maybe it was the sporting directors all along. I don't know. I feel positive about this transfer window. I hope my feelings are correct and we sign what's needed and all that type of stuff. But historically, what Liverpool like to do is do the 75% window, the 3/4 window, where you need 4 things, you sign 3, and then you hit and hope. And then that, that 4th thing you get stung by when it comes to May time, June time anyway. It's the same stuff every single time. It ain't nothing new. It ain't no new news. When we need a midfielder, we go sign a forward. We completely ignore the midfield. That bites us in the ass. When we need a winger, we completely ignore the winger. We go sign a centre back and it bites us in the ass. Blah, 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 blah. We've all been used to it at this point at Liverpool Football Club. But the reality is, if we want Liverpool Football Club to be successful, if Liverpool Football Club wants to be successful, if Liverpool wants to take this to the next level, if Liverpool wants to win, if Liverpool wants to compete, if Liverpool wants to cook in this transfer window, the only way we can cook is actually if we are ruthless. The word of the day, and it's not a buzzword, it's the word that must be used, is ruthlessness. The reason why ruthlessness is the most important word is we can't hang on to players who are clearly not good enough. Luis Diaz, 28 years old, 27, 28, tomato. 28 years old, this is who he is. You're not going to get an improved version of Luis Diaz. This is who Luis Diaz is. Dribble, 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 do nothing. Dribble, 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 do nothing. Dribble, 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 do nothing. That's it. Dribble, 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 dribble. Dribble, 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 dribble. Can you give me an assist? No. Can you give me a goal? No. Can you give me a big chance created? No. What do you do after dribbling? Yes, that is true. You do nothing. That is what Luis Diaz does after dribbling. So for me, Luis Diaz would be one of the first people I would sell. One of the first people I would sell, I would get rid of at this football club. And I agree with what Aaron's saying in the chat. He's saying we shouldn't stand in his way. He's right. We shouldn't stand in his way. You want to go, Habibi? Ma salama. Bye-bye. See you later. Toodles. You get me? Bye-bye. See you. See you later, alligator. I don't want you to see you at Liverpool Football Club anymore. Bro, this guy is so dead. This guy is so dead and so crap. Like, I have no idea how he snuck his way into becoming a Liverpool player. And in January when we first signed him, it was a thing like, we'll give Luis Diaz time. He needs time. He deserves time. Let's see what he can cook. Let's see what he can do with this. Let's see what he can do with that. It's been 2 years. It's been 2.5 years since Luis Diaz has been a Liverpool player. And actually, can I give you my unpopular opinion? I don't even think Luis Diaz got better or even remained the same level. I think Luis Diaz got worse. Because Luis Diaz has started about 35, 36 games this season, played down that left-hand side. Let me give you a quick statistic. Cameron Archer has more big chances created than Luis Diaz. Cameron Archer has more big chances created than Luis Diaz. Reece James. We haven't seen Reece James all year long. He's been in a relationship with the nurse. He has more big chances created than Luis Diaz. The donkey himself, Darwin Núñez, has more big chances created than Luis Diaz. So if you can't score goals, you can't get me an assist, you can't create me a chance, all you do is dribble, what value are you adding to Liverpool Football Club? What exactly is the value that you're adding in this attack? Manchester City at home, the biggest game of the season. We were top of the league, by the way. Mo Salah comes in within 10 seconds, create him the most dangerous chance of the game. He goes, runs right through on goal, looks at Ederson in the face, shoots it at the corner flag. Our Luis Diaz, our April Standard Chartered Player of the Month, Luis Diaz. I don't know how. I wouldn't have voted for him to be any player of any month this season. He's so crap. It's time for us to just be ruthless. And I'm getting sick and tired of people saying, give him a chance under Arne Slot. My brother, respectfully, with all due respect, Jurgen Klopp made Wataru Endo a respectable Premier League DM. Jurgen Klopp made Robertson the best left back in the world. Trent the best full back in the world. Van Dijk the best centre back in the world. Look at how he improved Konate. Look at how he improved Joe Gomez. Look at how he improved Joel Matip. If you go through the list of every single Liverpool player, he's literally improved every single one of them, barring maybe the 1 or 2 that are actually too crap beyond improvement, like a Benteke or etc. If Jurgen Norbert Klopp himself cannot get you to score a goal or to create a chance or to get an assist or to do anything of note as a Liverpool forward, then no one can. With all due respect. No one can. Simple as. No one can. Can we stop acting like Arne Slot is going to improve players that Jurgen Klopp can't? No, he cannot. No, he cannot. I would actually celebrate when we sell Luis Diaz. Same with the other guy. Unfortunately for us, the other guy might be saying, now don't go 0 from 2. One thing I would say to Liverpool Football Club is don't go 0 from 2. Don't go 0 from 2. Don't go, we are going to keep Diaz and we're going to keep Nunez. That way, it's all hell break loose. That way, it just shows the whole world that we haven't actually solved any of our problems. I mean, Luis Diaz, dad coming out saying, it's his dream for Luis Diaz to go play for all these Spanish clubs and stuff like that. I agree with you, Luis Diaz Sr. You get me? I don't know what his name is, but Ti amo, Papa. Thank you for making that publicly known. I agree with you. Tell your son, hand in a transfer request so you can piss off, and you can piss off with him to Barcelona or to Atletico or to whichever club can afford them. I don't care who. I'll be honest with you. Sometimes people act like, you cannot sell the captain of Colombia. This guy is the Colombian captain, bro. You're going to find him a club to buy him. With all due respect, like, we need to stop acting like it'll be difficult selling Luis Diaz. I mean, a banter club like Chelsea are finding a club for Conor Gallagher to go to. So if you're telling me, Can you name 3 wingers in the Premier League better than Luis Diaz? Fantastic point. Martinelli, Trossard, Doku, Jota, Darwin Nunez on the left wing is better than him. Cody Gakpo on the left wing is better than him. Son on the left wing is better than him. Who else? Let's go down the list of wingers. Nkunku is a better winger than him. Nicholas Jackson's a better winger than him on the left-hand side. I could go on and on and on. Don't worry. Marcus Rashford would score a lot more goals at Liverpool than he would. Garnacho is a better winger than him. Who else? Let me think. Am I missing any winger? Anthony Gordon is a better winger than him. Trossard, I already said. Neto is a better left winger than him. Eze is a better left winger than him. I could go on and on and on. Name me 3. I just named you 10. I love this. I love this from people like Darlington. Let's go. Guys, what is the role of a Liverpool forward? What is the role of Liverpool forward? His role is score goals. Let's now absolutely shit on Darlington's point. Darlington clearly been listening to the top Reds. So, goals in the Premier League this season. Goals in the Premier League this season. Let's go. Goals. Okay, he is not on the first page. Only Mo Salah is. Fair enough. Let's keep scrolling. Let's keep scrolling. It's okay. We'll give him a chance. On the second page, is he here? Hwang Hee-chan, another better winger than him. Wisa, another better winger than him. Damn, even Richarlison got more goals. Let's keep scrolling. Eze got more goals. Gordon got more goals. Carlton Morris of Luton got more goals. Darwin Nunez, even himself, who I'd sell, got more goals. Adebayo of Luton has more goals. Leon Bailey has more goals. Bruno Fernandes. Olise, who was out for like 3/4 of the season. Jota, who was injured. Joao Pedro. Mbuemo. Muniz. Douglas Luiz, the Villa DM. Callum Wilson. Here he is. Luis Diaz has as many goals in the Premier League as Rodri, who's a DM. Rodri is a DM. You know how many games he's played in this season? Let's go to assists. The second job of a Liverpool winger. Let's go. You want to play this game? What's shit on this spot? I love when people start saying cringy shit like this. Assists. Yalla, let's keep scrolling. Oh, wow. Brennan Johnson got more assists than him. That's crazy. That's crazy. Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. Oh, we have a long way to go. Anthony Elanga. Another better winger than Luis Diaz. Let's go. Let's keep going. Musa Diaby, Doku, Alfie Doherty, Luton left back. Bruno Guimaraes, Newcastle DM. Declan Rice, Arsenal DM. Jordan Ayew. Kufal, West Ham right back. Gallagher, Chelsea trash. Kai Havertz, Jacob Murphy, Pedro Porro, Matthias Cunha, Sarabia, Ward-Prowse, Harvey Elliott, Malo Gusto. Keep going. Oh, we have a long way to go. Gustavo Hammer. Dwight McNeil of Everton. Anthony Robinson, Fulham left back. Yuri Tillemans, Aston Villa DM. Ryan Christie. Oh, look, he's here. Oh, look, he's here. 5 assists. 5 assists. And by the way, just so that you guys know, this is in how many appearances. Let's click on his name. You guys think this is some sort of like joke or something? Let's go. Let's go. Where is his stats? Oh, by the way, this was all in how many? In 37 appearances. 37 appearances. No problem. You know, Hussam, assists are not a sign of creativity. Yes, bro. I agree with you. Let's go to big chances created. I even have the thing bookmarked. By the way, the guy, Aaron, the guy that 3/4 of the fan base wanted sold is number 1. Oh, this one, go make some popcorn, dinner, lunch, and come back till you find him. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Oh, we have a long way to go. Oh, we have a long way to go. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, yep. We're at number 30 in the league. I'm seeing left backs and DMs, and he's still ain't here. Andy Robertson even is here. Even Andy Robertson himself. Oh, we can keep going. Oh, we could keep going forever. How does Sarabia have more big chances created for you? Plays for Wolves. Soboslai, who half the fan base think is had. Oh, hey, look here. Look here, Darlington. Look here, Darlington, more like Fraudington, who has more big chances created than him. Anthony, who's a meme. Oh, keep going. Oh, keep going. Where are we? Number 48. Number 65. Oh, wow. Name me 3 better wingers in the league, he says. Oh, there you are. There you are. 83rd in big chances created. Look at the names he's next to. Look at the names that Luis Diaz is next to. Look at the names that Luis Diaz is next to. Damsgaard, Dallow, Collins, Kearney, Sadberg, Joe Linton, Christopher Ayer, who's a center back. He's the center back. How you have as many big chances created as a Brentford center back? As a Brentford center back. Brentford center back. Damsgaard has even played this year.
You all laughed at me. Well, I have to say, you're not laughing now, are you?
Are you laughing still? Do you still think I'm being harsh? Do you still think I'm being harsh? Goals, about 90th in the league. Assists, about 90th in the league. Big chances created right next to Brentford centre backs. There you are. There you are. Hussam, you're being so harsh. Aaron, where's Aaron? Aaron knows what I go through on a daily basis. Aaron, are you here, Aaron? Oh my God, Hussam, you're so harsh on Luis Diaz. You're so harsh on Luis Diaz. Aaron, remember. Remember, Aaron. Remember. Thank you, Joe. This guy has been watching my channel for 3 years. He's been sending me super chats for the last 3 years. 3 years. He's been supporting this channel. He knows what's up. He knows what's up. Oh, yeah, of course Darlington left the chat. That's what happens. That's what happens. Every time I shit on any of their points, they leave the chat. They leave the chat. That's it. That's all you guys want. You guys want a dribbler. Oh, yeah, I like Luis Diaz because he's such a good dribbler. He's so good in terms of dribbling. That's it. Maybe there is futsal. There is a futsal competition. There's a sport called futsal. Go play futsal if you're a dribbler. In the Premier League, playing football, you cannot just be a dribbler. You need to bring more to the table. You need to bring more to the table. You need to be able to create. You need to be able to score. Why are Chelsea fans telling the whole world Palmer's better than Saka? Why are Chelsea fans even telling Arsenal fans that Olise is better than Saka? Why? Why? Tell me why. No, not Aaron from Twitter. This is different Aaron. Output, assists, goals. It's all beautiful and well-being, looking good on the eye. But if you don't do anything at the end of it, it's pointless. It's pointless. This is the thing that I'm talking about. People want to sit up here and actually think that, you know, I'm being harsh on the guy. I'm not being harsh on the guy at all. I'm not being harsh on the guy at all. He's crap. He's actually finished. He's shit. This is it. This is the reality. Where did Soraida make her debut? On YouTube. That's a first. Unless it was Saad's channel or something. I need to know where. This is what I mean. People always assume I'm being harsh. I'm not. I really think Martinelli will be a better winger for us. I really think Marcus Rashford will be a better winger than us. For us. Trossard, everyone. Saad's channel, she made debut. Yeah, Soraida's gone now. Khalas, she's fully cheated on us now. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing, by the way. I saw someone talking about sending a super sticker earlier on. They don't show on StreamYard, but they show on YouTube. So, yeah. But anyway, back to the topic. Luis Diaz wants to go. No problem. Sell him. Sometimes, guys, the trash takes out itself. Sometimes the trash takes out itself. This is it. This is just this is just life. We got to move on. We got to move on. My biggest problem with people is when they come here and they say stuff like, Hussam, you're harsh. Hussam, you're doing too much. Hussam, you're this. Hussam, you're that. Bro, no, you didn't send one, Soraida, because it would have shown on my YouTube. Bro, you guys need to be more ruthless even as a fan base. How can I demand that Liverpool Football Club is more ruthless, yet you're not more ruthless as a fan? Yet you're sat here wanting to give people chances. Let me ask you a question, genuinely, to everyone in the chat. Anyone who even wants to keep the guy? Anyone who even wants to keep the guy? He's 28 years old. What's the point? Big up to Dilian Georgiev says, big up from South Africa. Keep up the good work, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Dilian. Big up to you, man. First super chat of the stream. Big up to all our South African massive. I actually saw this yesterday. South Africa's in the top five people who watch me. You know, so that's what I'll say. He's one of the top 5 people that watch us on YouTube is South Africa. So big up to the South African massive in the chat. Big up my guy Josh for the super sticker. Thank you so much, Josh. Josh, where the hell have you been, bro? I'm relying on you to get married. You fraud. I'm just kidding. Big up to you, Josh. One of the biggest supporters of this football, of course, iconic Josh. Him and Aaron, the lieutenants of this channel. Big up to you, Josh. Big up to Dilian as well. Guys, hit the like button and subscribe. So you know, this is who he is. This is who he is. And I want to ask you guys a question. Genuine question to everyone in the chat. Genuinely to everyone in the chat, I want to ask you guys a question. For real. Gun to your head. You have to sell one of them. Nunez, Diaz, who do you sell? Gun to your head right now. Who do you sell? Be for real with me. Be honest. Give me one word. Give me one word answer. Gun to your head. Someone has a gun to your head. Who would you sell out of those two? Both is not an answer, Josh, because there's a gun to your head. You have to choose one. You know what? I'm actually going to set up a poll because this chat ain't making a collective decision. You guys are fully disagreeing. Okay, let me put it up. I'm gonna put up a poll right now. No, you cannot choose both. That's so weak, bro. Don't be weak. Here, I just put up a poll. Gun to your head. Sell Diaz. Sell Nunes. That's it. Simple. Here, it's a poll right now. I'm actually very interested to see what you guys vote in this poll, bro. No, I'm not giving you the option of both because that's a cop-out. Gun to your head, I'm saying. You have to choose one to sell. Who are you selling? No, JI5. Both is not an answer because I could have just said both. Anyone could have said both. Why you think that's an edgy opinion or something? That's not an edgy opinion. Let me check the results of those. I want to sell both too, Josh. That's why the hypothetical is there's a gun to your head. Bad says I die, but sell both. So far, 67% say sell Diaz. And let me tell you something. You know why I agree with the people who say sell Diaz? Sell Rere. Oh, I'm definitely selling Rere. You know why I'm selling Diaz? Let me tell you why. Diaz is 28. This is who he is. It's all over. Like Nunez could stop being a donkey and could start scoring goals. Like he could stop being a donkey and upgrade into a horse. Like at least, you know, he's shit, but he does something. He's shit, but he has more big chances created than Diaz, more assists than Diaz, and more goals than Diaz. Even though he's shit and I'd sell him. Luis Diaz is 27, 28. This is who you are, bro. You ain't going to change. You ain't going to get better. You ain't going to improve. You're not going to change the way you play football. This is who you are, Habibi. Khalas, it's over. It's over. As much as I am probably the biggest Nunez hater on YouTube, I acknowledge that actually selling Diaz is the thing that makes sense because he's crap. And this is who he is. And Aaron said it earlier on in the chat, and I'm going to say it again. He's right. Let's not stand in the way of a man's dreams. You know? His dad came out and says, I dream that my son plays for Barcelona. Hey, I dream that your son plays for Barcelona too. I dream it too as well, Diaz's papa. I dream it just as much as you do. Me and you both share the same dream. Diaz at Barcelona. I'm very happy to share that dream with you, my brother. I'm so happy to share that dream with you. Let's go. Let's effing go. Your dream is to see Luis Diaz at Barcelona. Hey, I have the same dream. Hey, I have the same dream. Me and you share the same dream, brother. We share the same dream, brother. You get me? So let's go. Let's go. Barcelona, Bayern Munich, PSG. Me and you share the same dream, Habibi. This is it. This is it. It's all over. And I'll be honest with you, people need to acknowledge we had Jurgen Norbert Klopp as our manager. Can we stop acting like we had Brendan Rodgers as our manager and, you know, he couldn't improve players? Bro, we had Jurgen Norbert Klopp as our manager. He's improved some dead players. Bro, if I told you guys last summer the name Wataru Endo, none of you would have known it. Now he's looked at as a respectable Premier League DM. Some people wanted me to nominate him for Team of the Season. He improved Wataru Endo. Nope, I'm not doing a swap deal for Rafinha. You know, if I want to do a trade deal with Barcelona, you know who I'm trading him for? Let me see if you're smart in the chat. There's one guy I would trade him for. I would be willing to offer Luis Diaz and 20 million for one Barcelona player. Guess it in the chat right now. Guess it in the chat right now. Show me that you're smart. Show me that you're not a dumbass. Who is it? Everyone knows already. See? The people in the chat, bro, my audience, they know ball. Araujo, directly. I solve one of my problems by getting rid of a problem. That would be the biggest 4D chess move ever. And if you want to keep the donkey at the football club, might as well get the donkey best friend. You know, when Darwin Nunez was getting insulted on Instagram, Araujo posted the picture. Perfect. Now Araujo can meet Darwin Nunez every day in the morning, kiss him and show him some love. Maybe that way he can start scoring tap-ins. So it's like everything positive. It's everything positive. Guys, Lamine Yamal is worth about 200 million pounds. We're talking realistic now. We're talking realistic. No! Hell no! De Jong at Liverpool would not work at all, bro. At all. Guys, don't be clueless. Don't be clueless. Wake up. Look at the player profile. He wouldn't work at Liverpool at all. Frankie de Jong. He's not bad. Barcelona are bad. At Liverpool, he would cook. I'm not going to change my opinion as on Araujo. I think he's a phenomenal centre back. I think he genuinely has the potential to be the best centre back on earth. Araujo, 100%. It won't work. It won't work. Box of oranges. You're a guy who supported the channel. You're a great guy and stuff. But that's the worst opinion. By the way, can I ask you guys, what's the difference between Frankie de Jong and McAllister? They're literally the same exact profile. Why would I want two McAllisters? I want someone to complement McAllister. You know, that's what I'll say. He has mistakes in him. Yeah, well, so does Joe Gomez, Joel Matip, Ibrahima Konate, and every centre back we have at our club. Anyway. Let me read these super chats before we carry on with the stream. Big up to you guys for sending in super chats. Big up to everyone who supported the channel, man. You guys are the life and soul of this channel. Honestly, I'll be honest with you guys. Without you guys' super chats, without you guys' love, you know, this channel is nothing. This channel is all about the community. It's all about the people. That's why this channel has grown so much, because it's a family. We all rise together. We all fall together, except Chelsea fans, because they always stab us in the back. But other than that, I genuinely love every single one of you guys. You know who I don't love? The ones who haven't liked the video, because we have 430 people in here. We ain't even on 200 likes yet. Hit the like button here. You bunch of Darwin Núñez, Luis Diaz, hit the like button right here. Anyway, big up to my guy, Rishwen, who says, Apa kabar, kawan. Do you think Leao will be a good replacement for Diaz? I sent you a snap, by the way. No reply. Sagat said, bro, you didn't send me a snap? There you are. You didn't send me a snap at all. Rishwan Singh. Are you Rishwan Singh? Oh, I haven't even added you yet. Shit, my bad. Here, I added you now. Rishwan Singh. Oh, shit, he did send me a snap. Man like Rishwan. Man like Rishwan, Ina. Big up to you, Rishwan. You really think I would air you? You bozo. You bozo. I'll never air you. My guy. Mo, you've come here every stream and you type in caps lock like I disagree with you. I do not disagree with you. I want Kvaratskhelia. Can you stop shouting in my chat when I agree with you? Oh my God. Man said Kwanzaa is better than Araujo. Yeah, big up to Kwanzaa for making that pass at Manchester United away. There you are. There you are. Oh, Sam doesn't reply to my snaps. This guy at 2 a.m. at night randomly messages me. I miss Jordan Henderson, man. What kind of dumbass does this? Big up to you, my guy, Rishwan. Terry Makasse. Aya is back with a super chat. My guy. Always here, showing us love. And you know, I have to say one thing about Aya. Aya is one of the GOATs. Big up to Jega. You get me, my guy, Jega. Oh, yeah, now. Let's go. Big up to you, Jega. He says, by the way, Aya, can I just say one thing? Don't get me in trouble. Don't say a single word. Don't say a single word. Don't say a single word. There's something you said that I completely agree with, but don't open your mouth. If you're smart, I know you're smart, you will know. But there's something you said I completely agree with. Hussam, what I noticed is that many fans only emote and react with no thinking involved. You produce factual evidence to the majority of your opinions. Sometimes you state, I could be wrong on things you're not 100% sure on. 100%? First of all, thank you so much, Aya. And here's the thing. Even the Darwin Núñez topic, I'll say, I acknowledge there is a possibility that next season starts and Darwin Núñez scores goals. It's a possibility. I'm not like just so emotionally unattached from Darwin Núñez where I cannot have an objective opinion. No, Aya is a guy from South Africa. Aya, here's the thing. I acknowledge things are a possibility. I don't go based off of, let me laugh at rival football clubs. You're an Arsenal fan, and I'm going to do Arsenal next, and you're going to like what I'm going to say about your club next, because I feel like people are disrespecting Arsenal too much, and I'm going to say something about it next. hold tight, Aya, because we're about to speak the reality about your football club as well in a second, because I'll be talking about Douglas Luiz to Arsenal. Big up to you. And the reality is you have to produce factual evidence, because maybe the eye test can fool you. I'll be honest with you. Everyone in the chat will tell you this right now. Everyone in the chat will tell you this. Probably one of the best eye test players to watch at Liverpool Football Club is literally Luis Diaz. One of the absolute best like things to watch is gonna be the like Luis Diaz playing football, because he passes the eye test. He passes the eye test, you know. But when it comes to actual deliverance, it ain't there. It ain't there, which is what's needed. Christian, I would take Yusuf Fofana. Big up to you, Aya. Brother Hussam, I knew you'd come wonderful. Yes. So you go to Sarcasm City and you go to Troops TV. You send a 10 New Zealand dollar super chat, just sucking off Flawless. And then you come here and you used to tell me, yes, where's my soliloquy? Where's my story? He is the this and he is the that and all this. Where's my one, Randy? If you send me a good one, I'll post it on my Snap now, live, as we're live. Fraud. Big up to Wed, who sends in, you know, a super chat. I believe that's from Kenya, no? Big up, Wed. Or Uganda, before I go. Yep, that's Kenyan shilling. Kenyan shilling. And that's about what Luis Diaz as well. FSG need to spend or get the hell out now. My brother Johan, be honest with you. Listen, we flew planes. We've done hashtags. We've done everything we can. I've tried. I'm with you, Joe. I'm FSG out. I'm just waiting for this summer. Either prove me wrong or don't. Either prove me wrong or don't. Simple as. Simple as. If you prove me wrong, I will apologize. I would happily apologize to anyone who proves me wrong. If you don't, hey, we can have a conversation. One of the highlights of This Is Football during the past year has been Hussam going viral for calling Papa Dad to STV. Keep the hate, bro. Let's free the donkey. You know what it is, Kave? You know what it is, Kave. This is the thing. When it comes to that video went viral. By the way, for the people who don't know, I made the video telling Luis Diaz's dad to shut the hell up. It went viral in Colombia, basically. It went viral in Colombia. But I was pissed off, and I had every right to be pissed off, because during the season, every 10 seconds, the guy comes out and says, oh, my dream is for my son to play there, and my dream is for son to play there. Yeah, shut the hell up. It's a privilege for your club to play for your son to play for Liverpool Football Club anyway, because he's crap. Because he's crap. Man thinks he's too good for Liverpool. Bro, you're crap. You're lucky to be at the club to begin with. That was a good video as well. That video went viral in Colombia as well. They were calling me a terrorist and shit in the chat. Man were calling me Bin Laden in the chat. Hey, I don't care what he does for the Colombian national team. He's shit for my club. Take Nunez at Arsenal. Diaz for Carlisle United. I'll be honest with you. Listen, that's a massive mistake. Nunez is going to make you regress. It'll be 2-2 versus, you know, Bournemouth at home. Odegaard will play Nunez on a 1-on-1, and then he will send it to the away fans. And then you'll be sat here telling me, Hussam, you're right. Diaz for Carlisle United, I agree with. You know, Diaz would be a perfect championship player. Dribble, do nothing. Dribble, do nothing. Dribble, do nothing. You know, that's what I'll say. Big up to you, Trader IQ. And actually, speaking of, I know Trader IQ is an Arsenal fan, so we are going to be talking about Arsenal next, because I do want to talk about Arsenal and the disrespect thrown on their players and the disrespect thrown on their football club, because we have to address it. We are 25 likes away from 200 likes. Let's get to 200 likes ASAP. Randy, I told you, if you send me a good soliloquy, I will post it on my Snap right now, because you're fraudulent out here sucking off Flawless 24/7. Just don't say anything about God, because remember, I believe in one God. So don't do the whole he's a god. I'm not a god. I'm a human. So don't go over the top. Write a normal thing. Make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure you guys are subscribing to this football if you're ready to do so. No, but GI5, my thing is, I don't care if Luis Diaz scores 50 goals for the national team. If he doesn't do it for me, I don't care. Now, Arsenal Football Club. Of course, Martinelli. Of course, Martinelli. If I give Martinelli the chances that Luis Diaz had, we would be sat here league champions. I have some shame in the car. Anyway, Let's go back to the topic. Guys, hit the like button, subscribe, all that type of good stuff. No. I'm not going to suck off Arsenal. I'm actually going to speak the truth. And I hope Aya's still watching, because yesterday I saw something. People comparing Olise to Saka. And I'm going to talk about as well about Douglas Luiz to Arsenal. I just want to say one thing. People have taken the opportunity that Arsenal have not won the league and are fully going so over the top and so overboard in just making the shittiest comparisons to their players. There's only one winger in the whole league better than Bukayo Saka. Mo Salah. That's it. Mo Salah is the only winger in this entire league that's better than Bukayo Saka. Other than that, no one's better than him. No one. Not even Palmer, not even Olise, not even anyone. This is the thing that people need to understand. Playing for Arsenal and being Bukayo Saka, it's a different beast. Because when you are Bukayo Saka, as an Arsenal player, you are defended by 3-4 players. Respectfully, Cole Palmer don't have that same thing at him. Olise don't have that same thing at him. He doesn't. Are you telling me Olise is defended by 3 players that park the bus every single time against him? No, they don't. That's why Mo Salah is so great, because he produces so much output. He creates so many chances. He creates so many big chances as well. He gets so many assists. And and he's defended by 3-4 players. I said Olise starts for everyone in every team, but I didn't bench Saka. I benched Martinelli. I put Trossard down the middle, Olise on the right, Saka on the left. That way they can interchange. You could create a fluid front three. Same with my club. I put Salah down the middle, Olise on the right. With Cole Palmer, he's not better than Bukayo Saka. Guys, it's his first season. There's something called body of work. There's also something called teams figuring you out. First season, Mo Salah had so much space to work with. He broke the Premier League record for goals. He had so many assists. Next season, you can ask all the Liverpool fans in the chat. The season after, Mo Salah was defended differently. Mo Salah was defended at a different level. They stopped going one-on-one with Mo Salah. They started throwing 2-3 guys at him. So he had to readjust, figure it out, and he still won Golden Boot. That's why Mo Salah is great. You have to wait and see what Cole Palmer produces year 2 first before waffling. If Bukayo Saka played for Chelsea, he'd be Chelsea's best forward. 100% he would be Chelsea's best forward. 100%. The moment he steps foot into Chelsea, he'd be Chelsea's best forward. By far. If he had as much space as Chelsea forwards have to work with, because no one parked the bus against Chelsea. Chelsea did not have the respect that Arsenal had, where people were parking the bus against them. Chelsea were running in spaces. Chelsea had so much spaces to work with. Chelsea had so much, pockets of space to pick up, all that type of stuff. Bro, Bukayo Saka walks into Chelsea tomorrow. He becomes their best forward instantly. Just like that. People need to remember as well, respectfully, Arsenal did not bottle the league because Arsenal were never in first place or pole position to begin with. Arsenal had to come back. And Arsenal won 16 games out of the last 18. If you tell me at my club which one I'm taking from the 3, of course I'm taking Saka. Of course I'm taking Bukayo Saka, 100%. I'm taking Saka over Palmer. I'm taking Saka over Olise. This is the reality. I have a body of work to work with. I know this guy knows how to play against slow blocks. All people like is aesthetics. If your logic is aesthetics, all of you need to say right now, every single one of you right now need to say that Luis Diaz is better than Cole Palmer. Because aesthetically, Luis Diaz is better than Cole Palmer. He looks amazing on the eye if you're an aesthetics merchant. Stop with going based off of looks. Because if we're going to go aesthetics, Jeremy Doku is the best winger in the whole league based on aesthetics. Guys, when you're a forward in the Premier League, you have to bring in the context. Bukayo Saka, yes, hasn't scored as many goals as he did last season, but the guy plays against a low block every week, against 3-4 defenders. These are the things that Mo Salah's had to deal with as well over the last 3-4 years. That's why there is levels to this game. I get it. Disrespecting Arsenal players is the new sexy thing to do on YouTube. It's the new cool thing to do on YouTube. I understand, but I'm not here to do that. I'm not here to just yes, Arsenal are crap, Arsenal bottled it, ha ha ha. Of course not. I'm here to speak the truth on these opinions. The reality is, Bukayo Saka is a fantastic player. On that right-hand side, he's incredible. He plays against a low block every week. He's defended by 2-3 players every week. Like, if you tell me who's better, for example, Palmer or a Martinelli, I would probably lean towards Palmer a bit more because Martinelli had a significant drop-off and he hasn't lived up to the level or scored equal or more goals. But Bukayo Saka has scored more goals than last season against low blocks literally every week. That's just the reality. That's just the reality. So when you come and say stuff like Olise, okay, let's reverse the roles. Let's go take Bukayo Saka, put him in Crystal Palace, playing counter-attack football, have so much space to run into. Bro, that guy would score like 20 goals for Crystal Palace. If Mateta could get 15, then Saka's definitely going to get 20 for Palace. This is just the reality. But people come here every day, shit on Arsenal, 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 and never actually want to have objective conversations. Before bringing up the Palmer-Saka debate, did any of you think to look at the way that both teams were defended? Look at the way both teams were defended. Olise plays in a team with so much space given to him. Palmer plays in a team with so much space given to him. This is not an insult, but next summer, next season, they will defend Palmer differently. Now let's see if Palmer can readjust. Let's see if Palmer can readjust. So next season starts, Palmer is going to have 3 defenders on him and that side locked up. Okay. So how is Palmer going to be defended? That's it. That's it. It's just as simple as that. It's not an insult to Palmer. It's not. I love Cole Palmer. I take Cole Palmer at Liverpool. I take Bukayo Saka at Liverpool. I like both players. I have no horse in this race. I'm just acknowledging that the reality is you need to look at how teams are defended and the space that these guys get. It's just the reality. Go look at how opposition defend versus Arsenal versus how they defend versus Chelsea. They don't respect Chelsea at all when they're coming up against them this season. They're giving them so much space to work with. That's why Cole Palmer had those spaces to occupy and do all that type of stuff. But with Bukayo Saka, he doesn't have that space. He doesn't have that space. Now we can sit up here and we can talk about based on ability, you know, which people love. Based on ability, who's better? Bukayo Saka or Cole Palmer? Based on ability. Yeah, habibi, based on ability, Diaz is a better dribbler than all your wingers besides Doku. Yeah, who cares about based on ability? Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Not everything is based on ability, because I'd rather get a guy who has an 8 out of 10 ability, who produces 10 out of 10, than a guy who has 10 out of 10 ability, but produces 8 out of 10. Now, if you do stuff more consistently, if you do stuff more, you know, at a consistent level, we can have that conversation. But all people want to do is shit on Arsenal. And I've seen it as well with the Luiz links, which is as well the Arsenal topic of the day. Luke Almond, are you Shane Almond's brother? Tell Shane Hussam says hi. People want to say stuff, you know, just give the guy another season, bro. Just give a guy another season. If Palmer does it again next year, that's when we'll open up that can of worms. Everyone will open up that can of worms. But right now, just saying, you know, look at the way Arsenal are defended. Now back to you know, the Douglas Luiz thing. Listen, yesterday Hamza tried to say that Douglas Luiz would be a downgrade and, you know, he's not better than Partey and all this. No, he is better than Partey. He's better than Partey. You know why? Because Partey is not available 3/4 of the season. Where was Partey when Arsenal needed him? Where was he? It's all good and well, you know, Thomas Partey playing versus Bournemouth at home, but where are you in the games that are needed for Arsenal Football Club? Douglas Luiz will be a fantastic signing. And by the way, he starts for all the clubs. Douglas Luiz is better than Kovacic. Douglas Luiz is better than, you know, everyone at Liverpool besides McAllister, to be honest with you. He starts for Arsenal, obviously. He starts for literally all teams in the Premier League. The guy is real good. Douglas Luiz is fantastic. And I think he would actually suit Declan Rice because they're different profiles. Remember earlier on when I said I would not take Douglas Luiz at my football club? The only man like Ed. Can I show this on the video, Ed? Can I show this now? Douglas Luiz is good, is good, you know, to bring in, because availability is an issue when it comes to Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey is fantastic. Thomas Partey. Pick up my guy, Ed. My days.
By the way, can I just say the two girls below us are looking 16 out of 10s today, both of them.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Brother, man, like Ed. Ed is a king. Ed is a king. I don't give a fuck. This, by the way, just so you guys know, Ed started the 1610 super chats. He was the first guy on YouTube who actually started the 16. He done the first ever 1610 super chat, and his name is literally Ray Ray. Shut the hell up. He can't stand Ray Ray, and I'm here for it. That Ed is my guy, bro. I fucking love his energy towards Ray Ray. But anyway, back to the topic at hand. Douglas Luiz would make every team better. Though the reason why I wouldn't take him at Liverpool is profiles. McAllister and Douglas Luiz are very similar profiles that I don't think he suits us. I saw Diaz earlier on say, you know, Arsenal should hijack Palhinha. No, Liverpool should hijack Palhinha, because Palhinha and McAllister would be a double pivot that if you play till tomorrow, you're not dribbling past them, Habibi. That's the thing. But when it comes to Douglas Luiz and Arsenal, he fits them like a glove, right next to Declan Rice. Odegaard ahead of them in the 10. Bro, that cooks. That 100% cooks, you know. And we have to say, Arsenal need to cook this transfer window. This transfer window is the most important transfer window for Arsenal, because they need to take things to the next level. And I'll be honest with you, if I was an Arsenal fan, I would want my club to sell Partey. I'd want my club to sell Partey. I'd actually want it to happen, because the guy is just never fit ever. And by the way, fitness is an issue. That's why Liverpool fans know what I've been saying about Jota. As good as Jota is, if someone told me tomorrow 60 million Jota, I'm like, sell. He's incredible, but he's never fit when I need him. Where was Diogo Jota versus City at home? Where was Diogo Jota versus United away? Where was he when I needed him? Title race. Title race. In the running, I needed you. Come deliver. So this is why Arsenal need to get a midfielder. Now, I think signing someone like Douglas Luiz would be so much better than signing someone like a Zubimendi. Signing someone like a Zubimendi, nah. You know, I'm not gonna sit up here, and Arsenal fans know me. I've never lied to them. I've always been honest. Bro, Zubimendi, I don't think would be a good signing for Arsenal. I think you need better quality. Douglas Luiz is definitely that better quality. And even, by the way, even Abdi has a suggestion is low-key not a bad one, Palhinha. But then Palhinha in the build-up would just, yeah, that won't be good. Because he ain't really the best passer of the football. Actually, you know who's the one Premier League midfielder that would dead-ass fit Arsenal like a glove right now? You know who's the one midfielder that fits that Arsenal team like a glove? You know who? Tell me the name, chat. I want to see if you guys know. He's not available for sale, but guess. Tell me right now who you think fits Arsenal like a glove. Who you think is the one guy that fits them like a glove right now? Like, you take someone, you put him there like a glove. Nope, not Mainu. Nope, not Wharton. See, Lil Tim's nose. Bro, if you want me to be honest completely, I never want this to happen because he's our best midfielder. But bro, if there's a guy who fits the shit out of that that Arsenal like team, it's fucking McAllister. You put McAllister and Rice double pivot, keep playing till tomorrow. You're not going to score a goal. Bro, that would be unstoppable. It'd be unstoppable. That right there is a double pivot to kill for. I'm gonna be so honest with you. Like you'd let Declan Rice do the defensive work and then that double pivot, McAllister do the ball progression and the tempo dictation and you know, just being the all-round midfielder that he is. Bro, that double pivot would be unstoppable. Unstoppable. Big up to Suraida who sends in a super sticker. Gracias, Suraida. Thank you so much. Here, I will tell you what your super sticker is so you don't cry as well. What's Suraida's super sticker? Actually, shit, I can't find it. I cannot find Suraida's sticker. Hey, big up Suraida for the super sticker anyway. I appreciate you. There you are. Terima kasih, Suraida. Sangat Chantik. Big up to Flocky who says, most of us want Partey gone. We aren't like Chelsea fans waiting for Grace James. There you are. There you are. Man said we're not waiting for Grace James to put down the burgers. I fucking love Arsenal fans, honestly. These guys, Arsenal fans are fucking goated. Wallahi. Arsenal fans are goated, bro. Man said, Greece James put down the burgers. I fucking love you guys. Listen, I do agree with you, though. Selling Partey, low-key is the good thing to do. Malaysian ringgit, Madison. 1 Jordanian dinar is worth 5 ringgit. So, yeah. Ashley, can you stop being so aggressive? But yeah, I would be creaming because I employ Diaz. Appreciate you, though. Anyway, big up to every single one of you guys. Make sure you guys are slapping the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing to This Is Football if you're yet to do so. Big up to Flocky, Suraida, Dillian, Josh, Rishwin, Aya, Randy, Joe, Cave, Trader IQ for the super chats. Big up every single super chatter. You guys are the blood and soul of this channel. You guys are what keep it going. I appreciate you guys so much. Our final topic of the day is Manchester United, who actually has the most drama in the entirety of the league. Like the one club that has the most drama over anyone in this whole league is Manchester United. So, over the last 24 hours, Thomas Partey rejected... Thomas Partey. Oh, Thomas Tuchel rejected us? No, we rejected Thomas Tuchel. We rejected Thomas Tuchel? No, he rejected us. Blah, 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 blah. It's been a whirlwind of stories with Manchester United. Today, this is the update. Let me just give you the full-on update with the Manchester United like managerial situation. Let me give you just a full-on update. This is the update right here, just verbatim. Man United want to sell Jadon Sancho this summer. No matter who the manager is, they want 40 million for the winger. The source is BBC Sport. Roberto De Zerbi is one of the names under consideration to replace Erik Ten Hag. There are also members of the Manchester United hierarchy who have given serious consideration to Gareth Southgate. The other one is a new wide... Man United stepped up discussions with Thomas Tuchel over the past 48 hours, but failed to find common ground. The parties were in deep negotiations. Let me say this to Malaysian fans. To Malaysian, what's wrong with me? Why I keep mixing up words? Let me say this to Man United fans. You get me? In general. Or whoever is watching. Whoever wants to argue this. Whether Thomas Tuchel rejected Man United or Man United rejected Thomas Tuchel, it's a W regardless. Regardless, it's a W. Thomas Tuchel would have been the absolute worst employment of this whole summer. By far, the worst employment of this whole summer would have been Thomas Tuchel. He does not fit at all what Manchester United are trying to do. They will not rebuild the football club. They will not do anything at the football club. He will literally it would just be the stupidest signing ever. Because if you want to start a rebuild, the last thing you need is a Thomas Tuchel type manager. Because Man United do need a rebuild. Let's have it right. Man United do need a rebuild. Man United would need some help. Man United need to start from the ground up. Man United need to start brick by brick, layer by layer. They need to build this stuff from the ground up. And look, even former Chelsea fan will tell you it will be a car crash, bro. It won't work. It won't work. Thomas Tuchel would go to Manchester United. He'd win them an FA Cup or a Carabao Cup or whatever, and then it would literally go downhill from there. So it doesn't really matter. Does it matter? Does it matter who rejected who? Does it matter who rejected who? Does it matter who you know, who let who go. Does it matter who done what? It doesn't matter. Let's assume Tuchel rejected you. Let's assume you rejected Tuchel. It doesn't add anything to the conversation overall. The overall conversation is, it's good that Thomas Tuchel will not be the Manchester United manager because it's bad outcome regardless. I'm going to give you the best possible scenario. Thomas Tuchel replicating Mourinho's first season. Europa League, Carabao Cup. That's it. That's literally the best case scenario. He will not fix your football club at all. There are so many problems at Manchester United that he cannot fix. He simply cannot fix. Thomas Tuchel is not the manager to go in there and fix your problems. Thomas Tuchel is not the manager to go in there and fix the situation. Thomas Tuchel is not the manager to go in there and fix the direction that you're headed in. You need someone who will come and fix the direction, rebuild the club, change the way that you operate, change the way that you know, the way that you perform on the pitch, change the structure, change the style. Now, many people have been talking about De Zerbi. I'm not quite sure De Zerbi would be the guy either, to be honest with you. I'm not quite sure. I'll be honest, and I'll tell the Man United fans this. They know on the daily transfer news show, I'm not trolling. I'm actually being serious always. I'm never trolling on the daily transfer news show. This is not the stream for me to troll. I'll be honest with you guys. I'll be completely honest with everyone in the chat. This right here, all roads lead towards Gareth Southgate. I'm sorry. I'm going to be so honest with everyone in the chat. All roads lead to Gareth Southgate. The whole direction we're headed in right now, as people just observing from the outside looking in, it's literally Gareth Southgate. I'm so sorry. It's just the direction that everything is pointing at. Because if they wanted De Zerbi, they would have gotten him. If they wanted Tuchel, they would have gotten him. If they wanted any of these guys, they would have gotten him. The fact that they've waited this long shows me that Gareth Southgate is going to be Manchester United manager. It does. It does. And if you're a Man United fan, you should be devastated and you should be annoyed. And I'll tell you why you should be annoyed and devastated. Because I understand where you're coming from. Says who? Southgate is an upgrade on Ten Hag. If you want to start a rebuild, at least you want to get an upgrade or at least a footballing upgrade. Southgate is not a footballing upgrade, and Southgate is not an upgrade in terms of being a manager as well. I mean, Erik Ten Hag won the FA Cup. Erik Ten Hag won a Carabao Cup, got to 3 finals in 2 years. Obviously, this season, he's done enough to warrant a sack in terms of the way that they play in the Premier League. However, you look at the direction Manchester United are heading, bro, and it's funny. Because the options that Man United have had available for them, it could have been easily Southgate. Easily could have been Southgate because they're just waiting for the Euros to end maybe, or they're waiting to do this and that. I mean, it's been 2 weeks since Man United won the FA Cup. It's been 2 weeks. 3 actually, I believe. Yeah, almost 2 or 3 weeks since Man United won the FA Cup. If they wanted to hire one of these managers that we talk about, they're available. De Zerbi was available as soon as the season ended. Tuchel was available as soon as the season ended. Potter has been available this whole time. Potter's been available, bro. Potter has been available this whole time. You know who I truly believe would fix Man United? Chelsea fans about to start crying in the chat. Pochettino. Pochettino 100% fixes United, and I'll tell you why. Man United's biggest problem this season in the league has actually been chance creation. They don't create that many chances at Manchester United. They don't. They don't really create a lot of chances at Manchester United. De Zerbi or Southgate, for me, De Zerbi. I'm going to be honest with you, Suraida. They don't create that many chances. The biggest problem at Manchester United is actually chance creation. They don't create that many chances. They really don't. They really don't create that many chances. And I think Pochettino will actually get them creating a whole lot of chances. I mean, even the Chelsea fans who were Poch out, they'll tell you, their problem was never chance creation. Like, their problem was set-piece defending, maybe defending in general, stuff like that. I acknowledge that. I accept that. That was one of Poch's flaws. But if you're talking about going forward, they never had a problem. It was never like Poch couldn't coach the forward line. The problem at Man United is they simply don't create enough chances. They just don't. They just don't create chances. The likes of Højlund has to work with scraps. The likes of Rashford has to work with scraps. You know, and they aren't really creatively on that level. And I think Pochettino will help you from a creative perspective. So for me, look, you look at the situation at Manchester United, all roads currently lead towards Southgate. all roads are leading towards Southgate. And, you know, if that's the direction, I hope it is, to be fair, because I do want them to fail. But it just makes no sense in my mind, because if you wanted any of these guys, you have to let them go. Now, on the Sancho topic, you know, regarding him leaving Manchester United. I mean, it's been reported, regardless who's the manager, whether it's Ten Hag, whether it's not Ten Hag, whether it's a different manager, whether it's someone else, Jadon Sancho will be leaving Manchester United. Now, for me, here's the thing. I'll be honest with you. Jadon Sancho might just be one of those players who's a lot better in a different league. Sometimes we want to have too many black and white conversations in the world of football. We want to have too many black and white conversations. We want to have too many conversations that are, you know, just fixed on a certain thing. The reality is there's more than black and white. There's something called colored in the middle. There's gray in the middle. Maybe Jadon Sancho is just much better for a Bundesliga or a La Liga or a league like that. Or a league like that. I'll be honest with you. I think his profile doesn't really suit the league per se. Like, if you tell me Jadon Sancho at Barcelona, at Real Madrid, he'd cook. Jadon Sancho would cook in La Liga. Jadon Sancho would cook in the Bundesliga. French league, maybe not so much. But maybe the Premier League is just not the league for him. That's just what I honestly think, because he's one of those wingers who's like more of a creative winger. And in the Premier League, you know, you need the pace and the power and the finishing and all that type of stuff. Maybe a bit more on the work rate side, stuff like that. But, you know, I'm just going to be honest with you guys. Maybe he just might not be a Premier League player. You know, he might just not be a Premier League player. That's all. Why do we have to just go over the top and act like he's crap or he's world class? He ain't crap, he ain't world class. Maybe he just might not be a Premier League player. That's it. That's honestly what I think. But anyway, on that note, you know, this wraps up Daily Transfer News episode 11. Thank you guys so much for joining us on this video. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you to every single super chatter. You guys are what keeps the channel going. I appreciate you guys so much. Tonight at 11, inshallah, we have A-listers. We have A-listers tonight at 11. So stick around for that. Please do hit the like button and subscribe. Big up to Dillian, Josh, Rishwin, Aya, Suraida, Flocky, Trader IQ, Cave, Joe, and Randy for the super chats. Big up to every single super chatter. Thank you guys so much for sending us super chats. Thank you to everyone who has shown us any form of love on this channel. You guys are just the goats. Make sure you guys are slapping the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing to this football if you're ready to do so. We're going to be redirecting to footage Mo. Don't go anywhere.